I should have known better. Look what this one did. Pterinochilus murinus OBT colony. Look what this one did. At the very top of the enclosure, it decided to make its web home. I should have known better. Some of them like to do that. Some of them like to be arboreal. So in other words, when I take the lid off, I have to be really careful. So that's where that one is. So we have one doing great. Alright. Let's see if I can find any others. The good thing about OBTs is, at least from my experience with them, is that unless you really bother them, they're not likely to run away out of their burrow or their enclosure, because they are very territorial of their burrows. So they just kind of like to hang in there. But like I said, I mean, if you bother them enough, they will. But alright, well, here's the other one. The other one, let's see, made its web right here. And unfortunately, we can't see that one, but it made its home right there. And I do see it peeking out of its area quite a bit. So there's one there. Now, let's see where else here. I see some webbing in that lid right, that cave right there. Here, hold on, I need to refocus this camera. Sorry, the zoom doesn't work on this camera. Anyway, in there is some webbing, but I do not see the T, so it might be buried under some of that substrate, and if so, I don't want to disturb it. But another place where a T has made itself a home is right here in this corner. Sorry about the glare, folks, but there's a webbed up hole right there, and the other side is right there. Well, like I said, it's a glare. Sorry about that. Doesn't appear to be anything in there. There's a little bit of webbing done through there, and I don't know whether it was from this one or if it's another one, but just as I had predicted, these are indeed living like they're in a condominium. Oh, that one did decide to come out. You might be able to barely see it. They're living happily in their home, but they're living separately. They're not being sociable like Tom's Mbalfories are. They're just living in the same unit, but not really like hanging out like buddies, you know. And the other ones, I have no clue where they are. I think there might be one living in there. But yeah, there's definitely two accounted for, which means the other three, I have no idea where they are. Well, there was a third one I suspect could be under that, in that cup. But, you know, it could be in there. But here's the one that we see the best right now. So I'm just going to put a few crickets in there, like little pinheads, and they'll get them out at their leisure. Well, sorry we missed the attack, but I did drop the cricket right there, and the tarantula very quickly took it. So, good with that one. Now I'm going to go see if I can get the other one's attention. Here's the other one. Oh. Well, phooey on that. Kind of get it in the web there. There we go. Don't know if we'll get an attack, but at least it's there. May have scared it back into its burrow. But I'll just leave it there. Now, like I said, there are 2 definites accounted for, and the other 3 I'm not sure about. Like I said, there could be one in that cup right there. Could be one underneath there. But yeah, I'm going to also put a cricket at the entrance to this burrow right here and see if we get anything. So, let's see if I can find one here. Alright. These crickets are so small, they're very hard to catch. Very, very hard to catch. Well, do I see legs there? I can't tell. But anyway, so pretty much the point is this isn't going to be as exciting as a communal setup as like what you would see with a pokey or a embafori, but I expected that. But it's still fun just to keep them anyway. I'm going to go ahead and stick one back there also just in case to help them out a little bit. I mean, they can probably find them on their own, but just to see if we can get any kind of attack. So yeah, I don't expect, you know, this to be incredibly exciting because, as you know, LBPs like to hide and burrow, and they're just, even though they could get along pretty well while they're tiny, especially while they're tiny, they do like to be kind of on their own, you know. So I'm gonna just kind of stick one in there. Yeah, I don't see an attack, so I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, that other one escaped in there. But yeah, so pretty much the only one you can see really well is the one up here, which is still chowing down. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated, but they're just, you know, don't get your hopes up too much because it's not incredibly exciting, but still, you know, a little experiment nevertheless. Oh, and also, if you decide to do this, when you take your lid off here, make sure you're careful about that because they can hide, you know, under this saran wrap here. So I've definitely made sure of that. But yeah. Oh, there goes a cricket up there. Is he going to get another one? No, you need to go down there. Anyway, I'm going to stick a couple more in there and just let the teas find them on their own. Alright guys, hope this wasn't too boring for you, but I know you guys were looking forward to seeing an update. Well, at least you got to see one look really cute. Alright, move on to another video. I guess the next video you'll see is any random video I might come up with molts and maybe rehousings and stuff like that. But the big feeding video will be at the very beginning of November. And then, of course, the November shout-outs. Alright guys, thanks for watching.